We found out our draw and that we were headed north with Sparta and Fruitport and Cadillac. So, with every team that was, qualified to making the playoffs for Grand Rapids, it was a bit of a question mark as far as where we would go and how that would settle out. And, we're excited to play Sparta. Had an opportunity to watch a little bit of Sparta film this year because they played Oak Ridge in one of their first games, so we were able to get that trade film. And he's got an excellent football team. That was very evident watching film. So it's going to be a great matchup. It's going to be a good game. In our district, I believe almost every team is 7-2 and have a very respectable schedule. I know that we're going into week 10 and we will have been playing, I think, 7 playoff teams now. So I know our schedule is tough, and I also know that with the caliber of the Grand Rapids schools that Sparta plays, their schedule has been tough as well. And likewise, obviously, when it comes to Cadillac playing the Traverse City schools and Fruitport to tack onto there as well. So, excellent football programs all around and well represented in their own rights. Well, it's going to pose a unique challenge because they're going to be on their home field is AstroTurf, which is, from what I understand, one of the nicest stadiums in all of West Michigan. And that's saying a lot, knowing that there are, a lot of really dynamic places. So it's an exciting opportunity to play in a venue like that against a quality team. But really, it's about us, resetting on the season and realizing that everyone is 0-0 at this point. And playing road games are always tough in their own right. And so that will be obviously a road game for us. So we just have to be able to embrace that and, really have a great week of practice. Really the things that got us here, we can't change. We do have to learn from last week and then be able to, take those lessons and apply them obviously into, a playoff football game.
I feel great. I feel like we're going into that game very confident. We had an upset last week, but it's all about us getting back, regaining our focus, and going to our next game. So I think we're glad about the choice we got, and let's hope for the best. We got to stay positive on the defense side of the ball so we can perform how we normally perform and just work together. I feel like we really just need to work harder than everybody else on the field. That's mainly how we are known, and that's how we're going to work, and that's how we're going to play to the best of our ability.
We're trying to have a long run here. Last time we lost in week 2, we came back hard. We came back better than we were before. We practiced harder. I think the whole mindset changed after our last loss, so we're looking to bounce back again after our loss against Reed City. It was a surprise, but we're going up to Sparta, looking to win and keep going.
Determining which schools would qualify for the playoffs, but due to the pandemic, every school in the state was allowed to participate. So this is the first season where these new rules actually go into effect.
Now each
Yeah, we're happy, 1, that we're in, and 2, that we get to host first round. So that's nice for us. It's kind of nice that it's a team that just played a conference opponent, so we kind of feel like we got a decent grasp of what they're like, I guess. We'll start watching film and prepare for them. But yeah, we're just excited to be in, and to be able to host a game is, another bonus. This is always, one of the most fun days for the year, I think, just because you get to see not only who you're playing, but everyone else in your conference and other, coaches I know and have worked with before. It's just fun to see where everyone ends up and who they have and just what the road to the finals is going to look like. Looking at the first round game and then districts and regionals, you're going to play a lot of tough teams and you got to play everybody eventually. So, we feel pretty good with the draw, and like I said, we're gonna run into everybody at some point anyways. So, not really looking past Central Montcalm, just gonna take them on first and go from there. I played Ravenna Friday, and so I was able to kind of see that film and see some of their other scores that they've played, and they're a physical team. I've met their coach before, being from Greenville. It's in the same county over there, so know them a little bit and kind of what they're about. But yeah, they're a strong physical team, and they've had a decent couple of years the past few years. So definitely an opponent that we're not looking past. We got to have a really good week of practice to prepare for them. That's kind of their reason here of scheduling those tough non-conference games is to prepare you for the playoffs. And so we feel that's what those games did, and we didn't end up on the right side of a couple of them, but playing those tough opponents gets us ready for this playoff run that we're about to go on.
We lost to Whitehall and we lost to Portland back-to-back games, and after that we didn't think we were going to have a home game. But then seeing the show and noticing that we have a home game, that's a very big thing, because as a senior, you always want to have one more home game. And it's always a good feeling playing at home, especially for the playoffs. We're playing first game a Power 4 school, and then playing Whitehall, another Power 4 school, and then Portland, another D5 Power school. It's that's what we want to get ready for the playoffs. We play these big schools, so we're ready, more prepared and better, just more prepared for the playoffs. Sophomore year, losing in the semifinals to, I believe, Glen Lake. The seniors, they always put really hard, so in practice we'd always go hard. That made us a lot better. And then last year, going all the way to state championship and winning it, and as starting on defense and going hard in practice every day made us better, and making our scout players and making them go hard made us better every single day.